where we're here hopefully to uplift you, to let you know that you are not alone during these difficult times. For those that don't know me, my name is Alexandra Velez. I am the president and founder of Flutterflies, and it is my pleasure to be here with you every single morning. For those, we can't forget, for those celebrating a birthday, happy, happy birthday. May you continue to celebrate many, many more. Let us know if you are celebrating a birthday or if you're celebrating an anniversary, whatever it is, you reached the goal. For those ladies joining me in the squat challenge, if you're doing your squats, whatever it may be, congratulations. We still need to celebrate and be happy because God has blessed us with another day. For those essential workers, God bless you. Thank you for putting your health at risk every single day for all of us. Please know that you are truly, truly appreciated. For those that have lost a loved one, my sincere condolences goes out to everyone. We just lost a very dear community leader, a very dear friend of Flutterflies, Elvania Peralta. And my heart goes out to everyone that knew her, her family, her friends. Um, you will truly be missed, Elvania. Please note that we love you very, very much. I had the pleasure to speak with her. Whew, I had the pleasure to speak to her on Friday, and I'm glad that I did because, as always, you could tell she wasn't doing 100%, but always caring for others, asking me how I was doing. So, Elvania, I know you're up there in heaven, dancing around with the angels. Please know that you were very, very loved. You did what you were put on this earth for. So, you will be truly missed, and we love you dearly. So let's give everybody just one more minute to join us. We're going to have our friend, Damaris Samolinski, with us again, a very dear friend of the program, of the show that we do this morning. Just a reminder, we typically go on around 8:15. Unfortunately, today I just needed a few more minutes, so we're starting around 8:30. But typically, 8:15 we do the English segment, and then 8:30 we do a Spanish segment. So let us know if you're listening. Let us know if you're celebrating a birthday or anything else. So let me not forget, I hope you had a great Easter. I hope the children got dressed up and really know the message behind Easter besides just the Easter bunny and the eggs and the candy. There is a true meaning behind Easter. So I hope you guys had that opportunity to share family time and really enjoy Easter. So let me bring our friend Damaris on. Good morning, Damaris.
Good morning, Alex. And I'm truly, sorry for your friend. I met her and I thought she was
Yes,
a wonderful person. I met her at Bronto one time that we went there. So, yeah, she will be missed.
she truly was. She definitely loved her community. She was like, I call her my one of my top fans, not because she just uplifted me in many, many ways, always pushing me. Even when I had the conversation with her on Friday, it was like, how's Flutterflies? How are you doing? So she did not have the opportunity to join us last Flutterflies because she was not feeling well. She didn't have the opportunity to come to our center, but she's still with us and she will
Yes,
continue to be with us. She will never be forgotten.
absolutely not.
So Damaris, how is the family? How was your Easter?
Easter was good. My family is good, thank you. We're all doing well, at home, but we're all, safe and healthy. Thank
That's
God.
great. So you've been a friend of the program. You've been with us quite a few times, delivering empowering messages. You've spoken about forgiveness. This is a time to be kind, not to hold grudges. You shared that this is a time of awakening.
Yes.
And actually, tomorrow night, you'll be sharing in depth what that awakening is or should be. So tomorrow
Yes.
night, we'll be live, and you'll be talking to us about that.
I'm looking forward to that chat.
Awesome. So, Damaris, I know you have something for us today. Let me see. I know there's been a few changes to the live, so I'm gonna see what I can do here. Okay. So, Damaris, the platform is yours.
Thank you, and good morning, everybody that's on right now. I hope you guys had a great Easter. Today, I want to talk about friendships. It's so funny. That's what we started talking about when you started this morning, and I want to talk about friendships. And the first, when I first began my spiritual journey, when I went into seminary school, I remember the first session we had was about the relationship that we have with the self, right? Because the relationship that we have with the self, it really the people follow suit, right? So if you're not feeling good about yourself, if you're feeling like you're not worthy, or that your self-esteem is low, you're going to attract people to further emphasize that issue within yourself. And so the first relationship that we have is the one with the self, right? And so again, people will follow suit. So the first thing you have to do is love yourself unconditionally. When you love yourself unconditionally, you will, by the law of attraction, attract the same kind of people. The law of attraction is working at every second of the day. Another thing that you have to ask yourself is, let's say you have a relationship with somebody, anybody. You have to say to yourself, okay, how do I feel about this person? So when you think of their name, or envision them in your mind's eye, how are you feeling about this person? Do you feel uplifted? Do you feel resentful? Do you feel angry? Do you feel you motivated, inspired? And those are indicators of that friendship. And so if the person makes you feel upset, then you have to go within and you have to ask yourself, what happened? What did this person do to me? You have to sort of resolve that within yourself. If the person is not worth you, if they're not worthy of you, then it's time to let them go, and that's why I love, the coronavirus has given us many gifts. And one of the gifts is to go inside ourselves and really, reflect on life. Do I want to go back to the old self? Do I want to go back to the same people that were in my life? Who should stay? Who should go? And so, when you think of their name and you feel that feeling, that's a very good indicator of, how they make you feel. And then you should know if they should go or they should stay. There's another thing that we don't even know that is existing, and it's called agreeable laws. And what's an agreeable law, right? An agreeable law works with friends, family, spouses, people that you know. And so what happens is, an agreeable law is, if somebody oversteps their boundaries and you don't stop them, or you don't, make the fine line, right? What happens is this person now believes, oh, it's okay. And
Mhm.
so you unconsciously agreed for them to step over their boundaries. And so that becomes an agreeable law. And so we have to be conscious of these agreeable laws that are happening with every interaction. And you have to realize, did I step over my boundaries, or did this person step over theirs? Because right there, you're making an agreeable law.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. So it's true. We're talking about friendship today. We're here with Damaris, a friend of the program. She's been with us with every week. You're with us a couple of times, and it's a joy to have you. For those of you joining us for the first time, we typically go on around 8:15. Today we just start a little bit later, but we do the 8:15 segment in English for about 15 minutes. Then we switch our gears at 8:30, and we go into Latino mode. Just let me give a few shout outs. We have
Okay.
our friends Iliana Fajardo with us. We have Diana Torres, Rebecca Rivera,
Hi,
Andrea,
Rebecca.
Cheryl is joining us. Thank you so much, ladies, for being with us. Please be sure to try to join us every single morning. We're here to really try to uplift each other. We're all going through difficult times. And like I mentioned earlier in the show, we lost a very, very dear community leader, and she will truly be missed, Evania Peralta. And we've had a couple of I've known of other deaths, and I've had other friends that have passed away. But for some reason, Elvania's has affected me a little bit more than others. I guess it has to also do because I just spoke to her, and it made me realize that we're here today, tomorrow we're not. I'm glad that I left the conversation. I've learned how to say I love you more, and I um, ended the conversation in I love you. So I'm happy I was able to do that. I'm going to give you the platform because I need to catch myself here. So I'm going to give you the platform. I am hidden. Damaris, please, the platform is yours.
Thank you.
You're
So as
welcome.
I was saying earlier, we definitely have to go within to see what people should stay and what people should go in our, out of our lives. And Elvania was somebody that definitely was someone that you loved. I mean, I can see the way you're feeling, Alex, and I'm truly, really sorry. And my condolences to you. Um, but for everybody else, life is about relationships. We tend to think that life is, about sometimes material things, but life is truly about relationships. First, the relationship that we have with ourselves. How are we feeling about ourselves? How are we loving ourselves? How are we nurturing ourselves? And then, like I said earlier, if we're not doing that, the people that we attract will follow that suit. The same thing that we're not doing for ourselves, they will continue not to do it. And it's just the universe's way of saying, this person is not loving you, honoring you, respecting you. That means you have to give it to yourself. And once you do, that person will fall away. I remember, I'm going to share a little story. I remember years ago when my mentor teacher, who also passed away, she was doing an event with a friend of hers that she had for 20 years. And the event was for like a few hours, maybe 5 hours long. But during the mid section of the event, my mentor teacher didn't feel well. And so she told her friend of 20 years, she's like, I don't feel well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue to the end of the event because it was only, it was like 2 more hours left of the event. And her friend got very upset with her. And instead of feeling compassion for her, instead of feeling, you know, like caring for her and saying, oh my God, are you okay? Lay down. What can I get you? Instead of, doing that, she got very upset with her because my mentor couldn't finish the event. And so my mentor realized this woman is not my friend. She's just using me for whatever she needs. And, she had noticed those things prior throughout their relationship. And that ended her relationship with her that day. And I was shocked. I was like, you're gonna not talk to her anymore? And she was like, no, she's not honoring me. She's not feeling compassion towards what I'm going through right now. And so she's not my friend. And that taught me such a great lesson that day. And how often do we do that? People do not respect or honor us, and we continue to be their friends and we continue to be there. And so, these things are happening for a reason, and we have to, again, look in. And like I said, this virus that we're going through is such an important time for us to go internally and really reflect. Do we want to live the next 10 years, perhaps, of our lives the same way we lived the 10 years that have passed, the new decade that we're going into? And so it's really a time of reflection. It's really a time of keeping close those people that honor and respect us, and then letting go of the ones that don't. We'll never be alone. The universe and the law of attraction will always bring new people into our lives.
Absolutely, I agree. And I think sometimes we're just scared to let go of certain people because sometimes we just feel bad to let them go, or it's that scare of, am I going to be alone? But we have
Yes.
to learn to really let go of those people that are toxic in our lives,
Yes.
that are not bringing anything positive.
No.
So we're talking about friendship today. So absolutely, we have to really look at the people around us and really determine, are they here to uplift us or are they here to put us down? Are they here to love us or are they here to betray us? So
Yes.
we really have to look at that. I think this is a perfect opportunity to look at the people around us and really start making changes. It does not mean that you are not able to talk to them. You have to look at them mean. You have to,
No.
it's about what's best for you, what's going to bring peace into your life. So it's time for changes. And I love that. We have to look at the people around us that give us really unconditional support and love. So this is the perfect opportunity. For those just joining us, we typically go on around 8:15. We do the English segment. I did need a few more minutes this morning, so we did start a little late. So in about 2 minutes, we're going to start our Spanish segment. So en algunos minutos vamos a empezar el segmento en español. So mi gente latina, por favor, se quedan con nosotros. Ya pronto empezamos el segmento en español. Damaris, your final words for our friends viewing us regarding friendship.
So I'm going to say that my final message is the friendship with the self first, because I said before, the way you feel about yourself is what you're going to attract. You know, I was doing a reading for a young girl the other day, and her boyfriend broke up with her, and she was very, very upset. She was a young girl, and she kept calling and like harassing him pretty much. And so, she, you know, her mother said, can you, do a reading for her? So I said, well, her stepmother. And I said, you know, where did you feel abandoned? Because I feel like there's a feeling of abandonment, that you feel like you're going to be left behind. And sure enough, her parents got divorced when she was very young. And now she lives with her father and stepmom. And I guess she hasn't really resolved the issue with her mom leaving. Her mom moved out of state, and left her with her father. And so those feelings of abandonment, she's still reliving with every relationship. And so she's holding on for dear life to every relationship she has. But what she's going to find is that people are going to leave her anyway. Once she learns to rescue herself, once she learns to love herself, then people will stay around her. And so that's my message for today. It's like, love yourself, rescue yourself from, you know, the past, and you will find that all of your relationships will be, you know, long term.
Absolutely. Love yourself first. Absolutely. If we don't love ourselves, you can't expect anybody else to. Thank you so
Exactly.
much, Damaris. You're going to stay with us. We're going to do the Spanish segment next. But I've been sharing the daily teachings from The Secret. So I'm going to share what's today.
Okay.
It reads, gratitude is just words. Words unless you feel it intensively and deeply. To really harness the power of gratitude, you must practice and practice until you reach the greatest depth of feeling and the highest frequency. That is gratitude and its most powerful. So gratitude is just words unless you feel it deeply. And I believe that immensely, because sometimes we say thank you just to say thank you.
Yes.
You know, when someone says thank you and it comes from the heart, you feel that. So Damaris, please stay with us. Let me just give a few more shout outs. Michelle Lay, thank you for joining us. Ileana is still with us. Basti, muy buenos días. Pamela, Ileana is still with us. Diana, we have a few more people. So now we're going to go into the Spanish segment. Muy buenos días. Todas las mañanas estamos aquí, más o menos 8:15. Damos un segmento en inglés. Hoy empezamos un poquito más tarde, necesitamos un poquito más de tiempo. Pero casi siempre 8:15 en inglés, luego hacemos un segmento en español. Mi gente, si están celebrando un cumpleaños, muchas felicidades, que siga cumpliendo muchos más, y le mando muchas bendiciones. Si están celebrando un aniversario, déjenos saber, sigan celebrando, si lograron una meta, muchas felicidades. Estamos aquí con mi amiga Damaris y estamos hablando de la amistad. Pero antes de eso, quiero compartir que a mi gente latina de la comunidad de Brentwood en Suffolk, Long Island, sé que estamos hoy como de luto porque perdimos una gran líder de la comunidad, a nuestra amiga Elvania Peralta. Sé que muchos hoy están un poco tristes. El fallecimiento de Elvania sí me tocó un poquito fuerte. Hemos perdido muchas amistades últimamente por la pesadilla que estamos pasando. Pero Elvania vino a este mundo con ciertas metas. Y ella logró esas metas. Las metas de ella era apoyar la comunidad, la juventud. Ella era muy trabajadora con Kiwanis, que son un grupo que apoyan mucho a la comunidad, especialmente a los niños. Y ella dio todo, con todo su alma, ella dio hasta el último día. Ella no sintiéndose bien, ella dio hasta el último día. Elvania, quiero que ella sepa que fue una gran amiga y nunca lo vamos a olvidar de ella, porque, wow, si la conocieron, sabe de dónde yo vengo, era un amor. Ella conmigo siempre me apoyaba, ella era como mi cheerleader, me decía, vete, I'm proud of you. So, me va a hacer mucha falta, pero estamos aquí, para un poquito de empoderamiento, porque esta mañana yo necesito un poquito de uplifting. A veces es un poquito difícil cuando uno es la persona que siempre está like, vamos, y ahora yo necesito un little push. So, muchísimas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Damaris, yo voy a estar aquí escondida, te voy a estar escuchando. ¿Qué tienes para nosotros hoy?
So, hoy vamos a hablar de la amistad, ¿verdad? Y la amistad, cuando yo empecé la escuela seminaria, lo primero que aprendimos fue que la amistad tiene que empezar con nosotros mismos. Uno tiene que ser amigo de uno mismo, cómo nos tratamos, qué decimos de nosotros mismos, cuál es el vocabulario, el lenguaje que tenemos de nosotros mismos. Porque lo que sentimos de nosotros mismos, cómo nos tratamos a nosotros mismos, es cómo nos van a tratar a nosotros. Entonces, si queremos tener buenas relaciones, tenemos que primero amarnos, respetarnos, honorarnos a nosotros mismos para que la otra persona haga lo mismo. Una cosa de que yo hago es que pienso en la persona, la amistad o quien sea, pienso en el nombre de ellos y empiezo a sentir qué siento con esta persona. Me siento enojada, me siento motivada, inspirada. ¿Qué siento? El sentimiento me deja saber, es un indicador. Me deja saber si esa persona debe estar al lado de mí o lejos de mí. Y como dijo Alexandra anteriormente, no quiere decir que seamos enemigos, pero sí tener la gente que tengo cerca y la gente que tengo un poco más alejada. Me doy cuenta con esos sentimientos, ¿no? Si me siento que esa persona me enoja, esa persona entonces yo la tengo que tener un poquito más lejos, no en mi círculo, porque hay veces que esas personas en realidad no son amigas, entonces en vez de subirnos, nos bajan. Entonces tenemos que ir con el sentimiento, ¿no? Otra cosa que hay que yo no sabía y cuando empecé a aprender todas estas cosas, hay unas leyes que se llaman leyes que nosotros estamos de acuerdo con esas leyes. En inglés se llama agreeable laws. So, una ley que estamos de acuerdo con esa ley es que a veces las personas no tienen una línea, ellos se pasan sobre de su línea y nosotros no lo paramos, no le decimos, no te pase de esa línea. Entonces, como no se lo decimos, ellos creen que, ok, yo puedo hacer esto. Entonces ahí, a tú no poner un pare, ellos entonces empiezan a hacer, pasarse de la línea de ellos y todas las personas, otras personas hacen lo mismo. Entonces eso quiere decir como que le dimos el permiso, ¿no? Le dimos el permiso para que ellos se pasen sobre de su línea. Eso se llama un agreeable law. Entonces tenemos que estar bien conscientes de esas leyes que nosotros estamos permitiendo sin darnos cuentas.
Claro que sí. Estamos hoy con Damaris, hablando un poquito de la amistad y vamos a darle unos saluditos a nuestros amigos que nos están acompañando hoy. Están Das, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. Está Pamela, Mariana, Kelly, good morning. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Frank, muy buenos días. Y Diana Torres dice, estamos celebrando la vida. Claro que sí, estamos celebrando, estamos recordando la vida de Elvania Peralta, que se fue al otro mundo, pero sé que ella está en el cielo bailando, compartiendo ahí con todos los angelitos. Pero estamos aquí hablando de la amistad. Y tienes razón, Damaris. Hay que ver, este es un tiempo de ver el círculo de amistades que tenemos, ¿verdad? Porque a veces las amistades que tenemos son tóxicas.
Exacto.
Las tenemos ahí porque a veces nos da como pena o no queremos estar solos. No sé, hay muchas razones porque a veces mantenemos esas amistades o pensamos que si ella no es amiga mía, ¿quién va a ser? No sé. hay muchas razones. Pero este es el tiempo para ver esas amistades y si esas amistades son tóxicas, es tiempo de alejarse. So hay que pensar, ¿estas amistades están aquí para apoyarme o tirarme al piso?
Exacto.
¿O estas amistades están aquí para darme amor, cariño? ¿O el primer momento que tengan para hacerme una, me la van a hacer?
Exactamente.
¿Verdad que sí?
Exactamente.
Muy buenos días, Mike. Good morning, cuz. Hope you're doing well. Buenos días, Tony. Como había compartido, 8:15, casi siempre estamos aquí en vivo. Hacemos un segmento en inglés, luego 8:30 en español. Hoy empezamos un poquito más tarde, necesitamos un poquito más de tiempo, pero aquellas que están con nosotros, si están celebrando un cumpleaños, muchísimas felicidades, un aniversario, muchas bendiciones. Nos dejan saber que están celebrando. Buenos días, Iliana. Paula, good morning. Hoy te digo que hoy se me está haciendo muy, muy
It's
fuerte.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Glad to see you too, cuz. So we're remembering, estamos recordando una gran amiga, estamos hablando hoy de la amistad. ¿Qué últimas palabras tienen para nosotros, Damaris?
La última palabra yo diría es que tenemos que tener la primera amistad que tenemos que tener con nosotros. Cuando nos amamos, nos rescatamos a nosotros mismos. Las personas que atraemos van a hacer lo mismo por nosotros. Como dije anterior, empiecen a pensar en nombres de personas. Fíjense cómo se sienten adentro cuando piensan en esa persona. Es un indicador de si que esa persona debe estar con nosotros o un poco más alejado de nosotros. Tenemos mucha gente que sí queremos que estén al lado de nosotros. Yo sé que yo quiero que tú estés al lado mío, Alexandra, porque cuando pienso en ti solo pienso en inspiración. Entonces, te doy gracias por estar en mi vida. Y me voy a poner triste yo también. Entonces tenemos que, como tú dijiste, decirle a la persona que queremos tener al lado de nosotros, tenemos que decirle que los queremos, que los amamos, te quiero mucho, y estoy contigo hoy día, ¿ok?
Thank you, gracias, Damaris. Estamos aquí, esta llamada es siempre para empoderarnos. Hoy estamos un poquito tristes, pero hay que ver que este virus que estamos pasando, sí, estamos perdiendo muchas amistades súper armadas, estamos sufriendo, ¿verdad? Pero este virus también nos está dando una lección. Y yo he aprendido muchas lecciones, muchas lecciones, y simplemente porque hemos perdido a nuestra amiga, ella me enseñó mucho, y te digo, tan pronto conocida su fallecimiento, me puse a ver los retratos, me trajo alegría, pero mirando los retratos de ella, también me empecé a ver los otros retratos de eventos de Flutterflies, retratos de mis niñas cuando eran pequeños. Ella, creo que indirectamente era, todavía hay que seguir celebrando, hay que seguir corriendo. Ella vino aquí, hizo lo que tenía que hacer, apoyar a la comunidad, dar su amor, su cariño. La vamos a recordar siempre, mucho amor. Hoy estoy un poquito, como que no estoy de la Alexandra de siempre, muy alegre, pero sí lo voy a... La pérdida de una amiga siempre es un poquito difícil, pero vamos para adelante. Diana me dice, ánimo, Alexandra, claro que sí, claro.
Sí.
Bueno, mi gente, otra vez, casi todas las mañanas, 8:15 empezamos, hoy empezamos un poquito más tarde, hacemos el segmento en inglés, luego 8:30 en español. Hoy, perdónenme que estoy un poquito thrown off, pero vamos aquí, estamos todos juntos, estamos en familia, es tiempo de apoyarnos, es tiempo de decirnos, nos queremos, te extraño. Si saben de una amistad que esté pasando un tiempo difícil, llámenla, no manden text, llámenla, porque como había compartido, me alegro que el día viernes por la tarde, casi las 5 de la tarde, pude hablar con Elvania y terminé la llamada diciéndole que la quería. Eso siempre lo voy a estar en mi corazón. Me alegro que fue así nuestra despedida. Mi gente se están de nuevo celebrando un cumpleaños, un aniversario, muchas felicidades. Si quieren estar con nosotros, como está Damaris, dando su mensaje de empoderamiento, por favor se comunica conmigo por inbox. Estoy en Facebook por Alexandra Velez. También tenemos la página de Flutterflies. Por favor, si no le han dado un like, denle un like a la página de Flutterflies. Siempre estamos ahí poniendo todos los mensajes, los eventos, actividades, mucha información en esas páginas. Se pueden comunicar conmigo ahí. Bueno, mi gente, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. Esta tarde voy a poner todas las actividades que tenemos para esta semana de nuevo en la página de Facebook de Alexandra Velez o de Flutterflies. Mi gente, se me cuidan, un gran abrazo, los quiero un montón y nos vemos muy, muy pronto. Adiós.
Bye.
Bye.